How we doing everyone? Jamie, HomeRewire Scotland. It's Friday, 12 o'clock, and we're just about finished another rewire. This one's a bit special. It's an old Watermill. It was converted into a property about 1960, and it's got loads of character, loads of awesome features, and loads of history behind it. So you can see the property in the background here, and you can see the river that runs all the way through. Pretty special. It's been a great wee spot to work here. The sun's been out, not so much today, but we'll take you a tour through this one and explain a wee bit about the history of the place and how we've managed to rewire it in 5 days. A really fascinating property. It's split into two now. Up there was the living quarters, and this part, which we've just rewired, was the watermill. There's a room here which we're calling the boiler house, and basically that's where the big water wheel was before. You can see the old axles where it was mounted and all that, so we'll take you through and show you the consumer unit we've mounted in there. The rest of the property is split over 4 levels. So we have a top level which is converted attic. We have the next level down, the ground floor, and then we had a basement. A lot of electrics in this. Where we got lucky was most of the property was all plasterboard, so no raglan at all in this one, thankfully. If it was all brick, we would have been in trouble. And when they converted it, they created a void right through the middle of the house, so you've got floorboards and then there's a big void space, which actually made it really easy to wire. So fully rewired top to bottom. The kitchen part was already new actually, so we've left the cables there, and we've managed to get this all done. Probably 5 days all in. Could have got it a bit sooner I think, but let's see how we go. This is the room where the water wheel would have been spinning around in here. The water was coming down through this area and then it was popping through a little channel here. So if you can see, there's a little archway here. The water came down here through the wheel, filled up here and went down there. Fascinating stuff, eh? One of the problems this property had was this wall was really damp, so the timber that the consumer unit was all fitted on had to get replaced. So that was a bit of a job getting that off, and it's always difficult to get a fixing on this sandstone. You can see here, new board. We've done the mains in. This is quite a good example to show you how the electrics actually work in your house. So you've got a mains cable coming in, which you can see here. You've got your main fuse for the property, you've got your meter which belongs to Scottish Power, then you've got your consumer unit which we install, sometimes known as a distribution unit, and it distributes all the cables from here away throughout the house. So nice and neat and tidy and well organised, and that was crucial for the owner here. Parts of the electrics weren't antiquated, could have been salvaged, but they also wanted the property to be really well organised, so it's split now, top, middle, bottom, really easy to separate everything, and if anything trips in it, you know exactly what's going on. There was a lot of outside lighting in this one, so we try and split it into 2 zones if you like. We have practical lighting, in which we use these floodlights, and then we do decorative lighting. So the decorative stuff, we've installed barrel lights which shine up and down in 1, 2, 3, 4 locations, and then we've created practical lighting here, here and up the back in the zones, and it just means when anybody's driving into the property, the place is going to light up, and it's really easy to see where you're going. And then at night, when the place is dark, these barrel lights are shining up and down in the sandstone, and it looks beautiful. So you can really get a feel for the size of the place here. You can see the main part of the property over there. Big old place, and then there was a new extensions being built here a little later on. So that house is a kitchen, kitchen's here, and an extended part at the back. So it's a big property. So why would you want to rewire your home? This customer came to us a few weeks back and they had some concerns over the electrics, but they hadn't actually planned to fully rewire the place. When they bought it, they knew it was a bit of a fixer-upper, and the wiring was probably an area they were hoping not to spend a lot of money on. We came and had a look at it, it wasn't necessarily antiquated and old, it was just really unorganised, really poorly done. And a project of this size and scale, you want to set off on a good foot and make sure things like the electrics and your plumbing are all done first before you start getting on to all the cosmetic stuff. Some of the plus points are you can completely customise the house just the way you want it. So if you need an electrical socket somewhere, you can add it in. You've got a blank canvas to start afresh and do the electrics exactly how you want them. You've also got the opportunity to add in extras such as decorative lighting, USB sockets, or anything else electrically that you might need in the property. So why would you choose HomeRewire Scotland? Rewiring houses is all I've ever done. I've been doing it for about 15, 16 years now. And the guys that work with me are all the same. It's all we've ever known really. And we've created a bit of a niche. We do it quicker than anybody we know. We'll rewire most standard homes in a day or two. And properties like this, we've done in 5 days. Probably could have done it in 4 to be honest with you, but we've had a bit of an easy week. And we've took the foot off the gas a wee bit. And we're down a couple of guys in the squad at the moment, so we're quicker than anybody we know. Specification. We've got a standard spec we give to every client. This is going to include everything you really need. Sockets, lighting, smoke alarms, external lighting, earth bonding, consumer unit, supplies for your shower, cooker, boiler, pretty much a basic kit out in a house. We then look at extras and we add them onto your quote. Extras may be things like spotlights, USB sockets, shaver points, anything else that you might desire. How much does a full rewire cost? Well, we start from £2,995 plus VAT. That's a full rewire of your property. Quite a comprehensive specification included, and we also do plasterwork repairs within that price. We're not the cheapest around, we know that, but we like to show the value, and if we can get in and out your property in a day or a day and a half and you're paying a wee bit more, it's a no-brainer. So what's the process then? Basically, if you're interested in rewiring, call our office 0141 212 6216. We'll arrange a survey to come out and have a look at the electrics. It's myself who comes. I'll give you my honest opinion, and if you consider rewiring, we would then get your quote to you within an hour or two and hopefully pick a date for your install. When we turn up, it's a full team here. We get there at 7:30, we have a walk around with you, and then it's all go. Give you a call an hour before the job's finished, you come back and it's fully rewired and plastered and put back to normal. And most importantly, the place is safe.